Hey guys, thanks for stopping by and checking out the DC show. My name's Corey, and this is going to be a quick, non-spoiler review of Gran Turismo based on a true story. Yes, that's the actual name of the movie. I know it's strange, Gran Turismo based on a true story. I think they just want you to know it's not just a video game movie, it's a movie about a real person who plays a video game who becomes a driver. So anyways, stick around. All right, guys. So I just went and saw this movie with my wife and some close friends, and we all really enjoyed it. Immediately for me, it brought back some major nostalgia. I played the early Gran Turismo games 1 and 2 on my PS1 back in the day, and just fell in love with the series and have continued to play almost all the games. I think I missed one or so on the PS4 because I didn't have one, but immediately when the PS5 was announced, it's like, that's it. I'm getting the new Gran Turismo game as soon as it comes out, and I did, and I played it, and it's a lot of fun. This movie made me immediately want to go home and start playing Gran Turismo again. It's just a lot of fun. The sounds of these cars, man, it just immediately brought me back to playing Gran Turismo, going all the way back to the original version of the game. So it also was very intense. I mean, some of these races came down to the wire, and it really reminded me of playing the game. I mean, there's so many intense races when you're playing the game, these long races that come down to that final lap, the last few seconds of that last lap. And it's the same thing in this movie, and it's just, man, it really just got my heart going, and just it's pretty intense. So if you like that kind of thing, cool. If not, then maybe it might be a bit much for you. But anyways, honestly, I wasn't really familiar with the actual story. I mean, I knew that this guy, Jan, I believe is how you pronounce his name, actually went through this. I'd heard about it when it happened, but I didn't really follow it at all at the time, so I wasn't sure, and still not totally sure how accurate it is. I didn't really look it up to see how closely they followed his story. I mean, they're showing playing on PS5s and stuff right now. Clearly that didn't happen. I think this happened during PS3 days, I want to say. So it probably that definitely isn't accurate, but as far as the actual races he went through and whatnot, I'm not sure how closely they followed that. But in the movie, they really get you rooting for this guy. You really want him to win. He's kind of the underdog, coming from this totally different world of video games, trying to make it in this world of racing, which is pretty intense. I mean, it's usually guys that grew up with racing and came from money and just sponsors, and he didn't have any of that. So you really want this guy to succeed, and they really make you root for him. So it's pretty cool. Once again, David Harbour kills in this movie. He's just an amazing actor. I mean, from Stranger Things to playing Red Guardian, in the Black Widow movie. Really looking forward to seeing him come back in the Thunderbolts, so hopefully that movie does well. But just like those, man, he's awesome in this movie. He can be really intense at times, very cynical sometimes, which is pretty funny, but also very supportive and loving too. And partly because of him and some of the other actors, this movie really has a lot of feels. I was surprised, man. There's times I was getting teared up watching this movie. I didn't expect that, so that's pretty cool as well. I also we went and saw this in the Dolby Cinema Theater because I'm a big fan of that theater, the AMC Dolby Cinema, and partly for the picture and whatnot. But in this movie, I knew in particular the sound was very important, and that theater has amazing sound, and I'm so glad we saw it in that theater because the cars sound amazing, and that's partly what kind of like went into that nostalgia thing, just hearing these cars and just the sounds of the engines, and just makes me really want to go back and start playing some more. In fact, I might in a little bit, I don't know. But anyways, guys, I highly recommend this movie. It was a lot of fun. It was definitely pretty high on the fun scale. But again, like I said, it has a lot of feels. The sound and visuals are amazing. So if you get a chance to go check out Gran Turismo based on a true story, let us know in the comments below how much you enjoyed it. Thanks, guys, and have a marvelous day. Apparently that was my bedtime alarm, so I need to go to bed. That's pretty funny. It doesn't go off the whole time of recording, then right at the very end, bedtime. Anyways, all right, guys, good night.